What is going on, everybody? Wondering Mikote here, and welcome to Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. I'm very excited to go ahead and start this up. I do have a main save that I've been working on for quite a while now, but that's mostly just for achievement purposes and also making sure that I know where to go so I don't get lost in the middle of recording. So we're going to go ahead and get in here, start off the first episode. We're not even going to change the names of the characters because they have their set names, and we're going to keep that as truthful as we can. I'm going to be muting until I'm after this because I'm going to have to turn the volume down. Alrighty, now we're past the intro. The volume has been turned down, so now we can actually get along with this. So, interesting little start to the story. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say we're not going to see Leon for a little I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You'll begin journeying to Finn. That is your first step towards realizing your fate. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and grab the little chest that's back here. I'm not really going for all the chests, honestly. That's on my main run. And some of the chests are kind of a pain in the ass to get to, so it's not really worth it. Some are worth going for. I mean, I might decide to go for the chest, I might not. It really depends. But we have 400 gil to start, so we're gonna go ahead and buy some magic. In particular, we need to go ahead and buy Cure, Fire, and Thunder. We're gonna have Maria as our basically our main healer, and you know, black magic. Guy is gonna be the one with the doing buffs and also backup healing, and Furion is gonna have healing and teleport. So that's usually how I do it. So just to start, we're gonna go ahead and put it on Guy. And then we'll do Fire and Thunder on Maria. We're gonna get 2 more Cures and Blizzard. And then we're basically set to do some grinding. We just need about 300 more gil. Well, 450. Somewhere around that. So, just to start, this source episode is not really going to be doing a lot in terms of going out and doing stuff. We need to do a little bit of grinding to start off, because we need to get some spell ups, we need to get some HP increases, MP increases, and whatnot. We only have to do a few set stat increases. Like right here, this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually cast Fire, and start leveling that stuff up, and start leveling Cure up as well. Another major problem with this game that I have noticed a lot is, well, to put simply, when it comes to status effects, it's a 100% chance, meaning even if it's death, it's gonna kill you in one hit no matter what. And that is kind of bullshit. Not even kinda, it's very much bullshit. So we're gonna do this for a little while longer, just to get some stuff up. I need to make sure that I start using Cure more often as well. That is one good thing about the status effects, is that you're guaranteed HP increases, because it always hits and you're always doing damage. But I also need to make sure, instead of going overpowered, putting 2 swords, 2 axes, I need to make sure I put a shield on both my attackers. So that's basically where we're going to be at with that. We're only going to heal, from here on, we're only going to heal whoever actually has not lost any HP, just because I need to get HP increases. Also MP increases. So we need to keep on using spells. Nice. So we're actually going to put this on auto for a little bit. One good thing about the way that this remaster is that even though the stat increases are still kind of weird, you no longer have to hit yourself to get HP increases. Every set amount of battles, you'll get, well, HP ups, which is fucking awesome in my opinion. But I would like to have about 100 HP before I head on to Finn, and also about 50 magic. That seems to be ideal. Also, like I said, cure on everybody, and then all three of the basic black mage spells on Maria. So we're still gonna keep on making sure that we do this. Auto battles, literally just something I'm ever gonna use during grinding sessions, so I'm not really too worried about using it. It does come in handy, to put it simply. Alrighty. Maria's fire leveled up. And Furion's sword and shield are now level 3, so that's a plus. Still no HP increases from fights, but that'll happen soon. I just need to make sure that I get some spell ups. Just getting it to 2 is fine for now. We almost have enough to be able to finish getting spells. Almost. But we also, like I said, I want to make sure I get a shield for Guy. We're just going to keep bows on Maria. We're never going to put anything other than that on her. So yeah, this one is probably going to be a little bit of a longer series, just because this game is actually quite long. I'd say it's about 2 times longer than... It's about 2 times longer than Final Fantasy 1, so there's that. Hopefully, by the time we finish this battle here, we'll have maybe we'll have an MP increase for Guy. Yes, we do. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get Cure for Furion and Guy. I mean, and Maria. Yeah, because I want to make sure I can at least get my evasion up a good amount by using shields before I swap to 2 weapons. So right now, the way that I have this set up is going to be absolutely perfect. I think a shield is 60, I could be wrong, but I am going to check and see exactly how much it is, so that way I don't overcompensate myself. It's 50. Awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a buckler. Worry about getting armor later on. Go ahead and flip that on Guy. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and use Cure Tome for Furion, Cure Tome for Maria, Blizzard Tome for Maria, and now we go to Magic. We need to sort, custom, put that there, fire there, Blizzard there. Okay. So basically, once every spell that I have right now is at level 2, that should be good enough to carry on with the first point of the story, which I do want to, by the time this episode's done, I want to at least be done with the fun part. So. Okay. So, we're gonna just do that. We're gonna make sure to keep casting Thunder, and keep casting Cure. We need to get some MP ups. Furion definitely got an MP up. Soda Maria and Guy. Awesome. And, would you look at that? Guy got an MP increase, and so did Furion. Awesome. Okay. So we're just gonna keep recycling this process until everybody's at a comfortable amount of MP and health. And also until, you know, until fucking every spell is level 2 at least. Mostly because I don't want to do any grinding at certain intervals. I need to do them, like, I don't want to do grinding over and over and over again. I want to do them in intervals at appropriate times, which, depending on what kind of grinding I need to do, it'll most likely be off camera. Whereas Thunder leveled up, Sharon got MP, awesome, got some more MP upgrades. So this is good. Whose cure went up? Those guys. Okay. Furion's is almost at level 2. But Thunder is at level 2, and Blizzard is going to be all the way there. So most likely what I'm going to wind up doing real quick... oh, I don't have enough guild. Oh. Hold on. I can fix that. Oh wow, I still don't have enough. Jesus. Alright. So we have to do this in a little bit of an interesting way then. We need to grind a little bit of guild, just for the rest of it. That's annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and keep doing that. Let's go ahead and work on Blizzard now, and attack the top. Once Furion's out of MP, then we'll attack the Furion. Once Maria's out of MP, we'll attack the Furion. I'm not really too bothered or worried about being out of MP, because I'm just here grinding. These enemies aren't going to kill me no matter how hard they try. But I actually welcome the damage, because that means HP upgrades, so awesome. Alright, Furion has one more MP, and it's not going to get to level 2 yet. Which is slightly unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Shield leveled up, awesome. There we go. We got one more spell for Maria, almost for Blizzard. Yeah, but Blizzard's not there yet. So one more charge, and then we're just gonna attack. So we get some more HP upgrades before we rest the enemies. That also will be efficient when it comes to resting at the end to replenish HP. Maria's bow leveled up. Awesome. Now the reason I want to use shields primarily for the first bit of the game is just because of evasion, because the status effects hit you so fucking often, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, it's a 100% chance to hit, if it, to inflict if you get hit. And considering there's so many enemies that have status effect on damage, that becomes kind of an issue. So, get as much evasion as I can. Try to keep my evasion up instead of putting on overpowered shit. That way we can actually survive. That's the hope at least. Man, it does not want to give me any HP upgrades, does it? I might have to resort to hitting Maria real quick. She missed. Move. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just took a little bit of time. I have plenty of gil, so we're gonna go ahead and rest in real quick, and then we're gonna buy armor that I'm missing, which will also hopefully increase our evasion, because it's not heavy armor. I know the lighter the armor is, the higher your evasion will go. So, for a little chunk, we're gonna have to tough it out with lethal stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get maxed out. There we go. Yeah, evasion does go down a little bit, but that's okay. Right now it doesn't really matter. When it matters is when it's like stone and all that horrible shit. Oh wait, was it accuracy that went down? Oh, why is his vision so... Oh, it's a shield. That's right. I don't know, should I? I kinda want to, but at the same time... You know what? No. Let's actually... Let's go out of my comfort zone with this and actually put her in the front row with a sword and shield. Because why not? She gets hit in the back anyway, so what the fuck does it matter? Okay, so let's go ahead and save the game real quick. Let's make sure we save in file 5, that way we don't accidentally overwrite. And we are gonna start working our way to Finn. Hopefully by the time we actually get to Finn, we'll get some more HP increases. That would actually be pretty fucking nice, honestly. Ambushed. Yeah, because I'm actually quite comfortable with where this is right now. I'm being completely honest. Bring a sword and shield leveled up, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and stop here to get the location on the map. Gatry has been added to the map, so this has some reference. Now we go alongside the lake to get into Fen. Yeah, I'm actually deciding we're not going to do any grinding on camera because I'm just making it way longer than necessary. It's probably going to be 20 parts without grinding, and just showing the grinding is going to bump it up to solid 30 to 40 parts, and I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch that. So, we're just going to do it off camera, and it's not going to be a substantial gain, like it says, just like getting spells up and whatnot. I'll show what I did off camera. So, it's just as we heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful and make sure not to get too close. Well, you can get close to them, you just don't talk to them, otherwise you're gonna get in a fight with the captain who's gonna absolutely annihilate you. Especially at this point on in the game. What you're actually supposed to do is come up this way, I believe. We have to go a little higher, past the trees, just to be able to go up that way, to get into this bar. There we go. Actually, yeah, let's... We might as well, as we're doing this, we might as well do this. Fucking why not, honestly. Let's get Blizzard leveled up, get Cure leveled up, and get some stat increases while we're at it. Because why not? The end result's gonna be the same anyway. Group of enemies dead, stat increases, and moving on to the next battle. Two more. One more. Yes. Guy definitely got an MP up. Hopefully Furion did too. Hopefully. Furion's Cure leveled up, and so did Mario's Blizzard. Awesome. So it's level 4. Everybody got an MP up. Awesome. That's exactly what I could have hoped in that battle. So now we can just fight them as before. Finally, some HP increases. Jesus. Alright, into the bar we go. Make sure not to talk to anybody except for this guy in the back. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers are behind. Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. Jesus. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. I cannot speak today, apparently. Aha! You're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wooden soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I gonna do? I've had it with this place. You guys take the ticket here. Don't let us down. Aye aye, Captain, don't die. By the way, I'm slightly disappointed by how they handle this in the Pixel Remasters. I don't know how it is in the NES when it's, you know, anticlimactic like this, but this is just sad. Because normally what's supposed to happen is about 10 to 20 seconds of sadness, but you'll see what I mean. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I'm a Prince of Cashon. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. Something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. You must learn to have more faith in yourself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Fenn fell so quickly is that Count Morgan betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that last message. Professions of a dying man, it would only bring her pain. My brother Leon, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it'll be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need a rest, just for a little while. You obtained Scott's ring. You see what I mean? It's just like, hey, yeah, a dude died. It's very tragic, but here's a fanfic. Like, last time, or like on the Origins version, per se. And that's the one that I've played more than once. You'll have a fanfare, or you'll basically have a fanfare, but not until after Scott dies. But when Scott dies, it's like sad music plays, everybody bows their heads, and it's like 10 to 15 seconds of sadness. Then the thing happens, you're like, well, you got something important, so go do what you gotta do with it. It's like this, it's like, oh, death? What's that? Let's get out of here. It's like so fucked. Wow, just a lone goblin. Really? Get out of here. I'm not wasting my time pressing buttons for your ass. Yeah, I'm also just gonna, repeat battles, the same enemies, unless they're actually difficult to kill. I'm just gonna auto battle it, let's be completely honest. Like so. Auto battle makes the battle faster, same enemies over and over again. You don't need to keep saying it. Sooner or later, I'm gonna try to experimenting with removing random battles, but I kind of want to wait until a later title because the random encounter rate in this game is still pretty high. Nowhere near as bad as Final Fantasy I's random encounter rate, because at least this is random. Like, the random encounter rate is random. Whereas in 1, it's abysmal and it's set. It's like every 10 feet, I swear. At least here, it's like you can go upwards between 10 to 60 feet without getting in a battle. Right there was about 20 feet. There's also a possibility I'll get in a battle before I even get into this town, but 9 times out of 10, I get in, no problem. If that was Final Fantasy 1, that would have been a fucking encounter. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. That ring, it's my brother's. He really said all these things about me? Yes. Little pussy bitch. Alright, let's go speak with Hilda. I went the wrong way. Okay. Hello, Hilda. I'm back. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Finn, just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There was a magical metal known as Mythic, and we needed strong warriors if we were able to obtain it. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armors made of Mythic. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salaman, with the task of finding a source of Mythil. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go to Minwu to Salaman to look into this? Why, yes. I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for yourselves. It's been like 5 seconds when we calm down. To reach Salaman, we must first pass through the boat town of Palut. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Hey, we got Minwu in the party, yo. Now I don't have to worry about using white magic right now because he's overpowered as fuck. And I have obtained the canoe. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get over to Paloom and take the ship over to Poth real quick, and that's where we're gonna end the episode. Because next up, we got a whole ass dungeon to go through. The very first dungeon. So we're already kind of in a faster route than we were, the first time. I mean, technically in Final Fantasy 1, yeah, I mean, literally the first time we went through, or like when we went through Final Fantasy 1 to the playthrough, so I think it was episode 2, we like went into Marsh Cave for the first time, and then we went back to episode 3, I think it was. But still, this game is much bigger. This dungeon, God, I hate this fucking dungeon. There's always a one area no one likes in any game. And this one, it's the same as Marsh Cave for me in Final Fantasy 1. I hate it. You folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would you? For just 32 gills, we'll see you safely to Poth. Yes. None, just board the ship in front of the town and off you go. We'll actually go ahead and make it the Salamander, because it's really not that far away. But we are going to go inside of Poth, that way it can be open map. That way I don't get lost like a jackass on the way back. This is also where the airship is, but it's in there. Sid, we don't talk to him yet, so no point in showing. Eventually we'll be able to. Okay. I actually am gonna just start using Cure for Maria, just so I can go ahead and get Cure leveled up on her. Nice, we finally got our first person to hit 100 HP. Aside from Enwu, he's already at 100 HP. Plus, he's not a permanent party member, so who cares? Maria got HP ups. Nice, Maria's almost at 50. Woo! Alright, here's Salaman. So we're gonna talk to Joseph right quick, and that'll be the end of this episode. Once we get done with this battle, at least. Ay. There we go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go straight to Joseph's house. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. You have business with me? Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove who you are. To prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salaman who are being forced to work in the Cave of Seven Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Well, fuck you, Mr. Joseph. I'm still not like Joseph. Alrighty, let's go ahead and arrest him in. And we're gonna, I think I have enough money to buy a better weapon. I still don't know if I should just buy better weapons, or if I should just wait until we have enough money. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy better weapons. 2 long swords and a battle axe. Thank you. No, thank you. Let's go ahead and equip that long sword. Put the long sword on Maria. And equip the battle axe on Guy. Now let's go ahead and head out. Save the game, and that will be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.